Hello everyone, this is Josie. I'm back with a small collective haul. I went to Joann's yesterday, Thursday, and today is Friday. I had gone to pick up a smaller size knitting needles, the Clover brand. Bamboo knitting needles. These are 2.75 millimeters. They're really tiny. These are for socks. I did pick some up already for the socks I'm going to try to make. But as I've been watching podcast videos of knitters, they usually, I think everyone that I've watched uses 2.75, so I thought I would go ahead and go pick these up and use a 50% off on that. And I picked up a Clover crochet needle. It's not in here. This one was the 2.5 millimeter. I've noticed that I use that size most, so I picked this up yesterday just to try it out. I've never used the Clover crochet hooks before, so I thought I would try it out. And last night and this morning I've been crocheting a shawl, and these work awesome. It's very smooth. The yarn glides on and off of the hook very easily. It's not so much strain on my hand. My hand wasn't hurting as I was crocheting. So I decided I wanted more of these hooks. So my husband took me this morning. I also picked up this Red Heart Scrubby yarn. As you can see, it's kind of fuzzy, but this is really rough, and it's for making dishcloths. So I'm going to wrap this around the cotton yarn when I make dishcloths, and so it'll have a little bit of a scrub to it. So this was on sale for $2.99, and they had a 10% off. So $2.69? Yeah, about $2.69 for this yarn. So that's what I had picked up yesterday. So this morning I even had my husband feel the texture of the hook part compared to my other needles, and he could feel the difference between the needles. And I had explained to him how my hands felt and stuff, so he took me back to Joann's. Today, Friday, they have a 60% off one item coupon. They also have a 40% off. And then I used a Hobby Lobby 40% off and a Michael's 40% off, all in one transaction. And I picked up the 4 millimeter hook, and this has a purple handle, and the 4.5 millimeter hook. This one has a blue handle. The 5.5 millimeter hook and a green handle. And I picked up the 6 millimeter hook, and it has a brown handle. And I believe the 5 millimeter hook is also blue. I think it's the same blue as this. So these regular price are $7.99, so they're $8 a hook. But I did use coupons on each one of these, so instead of paying about $35 for these, I paid $20 for all 4. Later on, I don't really use hooks smaller than a 4 most of the time. Rarely I do, and that's only with super thin yarn. But later on, I would like to get the smaller sizes so I can have a complete set. but I thought this would be good for now because most of my yarn is thick, so these would be great for those. And that's what I picked up at Joann's yesterday and today. And yesterday I stopped at Michael's and picked up some, I was going there to get the E6000 glue. I think I have one somewhere, but I have no idea where it's at. And it might be sealed off, glued, closed, so I thought I would grab these small ones. That way, if that does happen again where it glues the lid down to itself, then I'll still have more glue. But I picked these up because I realized those Tuesday morning necklace things, I would need to glue those metal pieces and the plastic pieces together. So I went to Michael's for this. But I did find some clearance items that I wanted. So I went ahead and grabbed those. They have these loop and threads printed canvas totes on clearance. So these were only $3.19. Yeah, they were $3.19. And so I picked up this one. They had 4 different ones, but these were the only 2 that I liked. And it says, every day is a good day to crochet. And I picked up this one, and it says, so much yarn. And it has a bowl of yarn, so little time. So I picked up those 2. And some embellishments. Oh, this is also part of my yarn thing. These are little yarn balls, like little rubber yarn balls, but they have holes in them, so you can put your needles in there to protect the needles or your bag, so the needles won't poke through your bag. And it comes with 2 small and 2 bigger yarn ball needle protectors. And those were clearanced out to $1.49. And then these were on clearance, I think $1.29. Let me see. Those are the clear and the yellow ones. So I picked those up because I like to use those like you use enamel dots on your page. I like to use those for that as well. And these labels, I think they were $1.99 or $49, something like that. Yeah, $1.29. And there's 30. Yeah, 30 labels in here. So there's 6 sheets of these labels. I have the pink and the dark blue ones. And I use a lot of blue in my layouts, so I grabbed that one. And this Recollection Punch is a small scalloped square. And it's actually pretty tiny. It's an inch, so it's not very big. So, this was $2.49. So I got that. And the last thing that I picked up are these gold lock charms for $1.99. So I picked those up. And then I went over to Hobby Lobby. Let me move this out of my way. Sorry. It's just that I am scrapbooking right here, so there's that stuff, and then my hauling stuff here is also sitting around. So, just making some room. I went to Hobby Lobby because they have the Paper Studio products at 50% off, and I will be having to head over to Dallas soon, and we're going to be there a while, so I thought I would pick up some of this double-sided mounting tape. There we go. The Paper Studio one, I like it. Once you really rub it down into the paper, it sticks really well. And they were on sale for $1.50 a pack, so I picked up 4. Because I do want to take some different stuff with me, my yarn and some scrapbooking things with me. So I picked up 4 of these to make sure, because I don't want to take this, I want to take this with me, but I don't want to have this in the hospital with me. My husband will be having surgery, and we're going to be there in the hospital for quite a few days, and I don't want to have to make room for this inside my bag to have in the hospital room. So I thought I would take those small tapes. So I picked that up, and that was my main reason for going in there. And I also wanted to just grab a couple of other things that I've been wanting, but been holding off to pick up. I picked up the Paper Studio, the Floral Shop. Paper pad. I am switching over to 8.5 by 11 layouts for this year's album. So I figured that the 4.5 by 6.5 paper pad would be better for me to pick up instead of the 12 by 12. So I grabbed this one. And I really like it because the colors are very bright. Let me cut this open. That's not going to work. Sorry. Trying to cut that open. So I can flip it. So you can. But I've been wanting this one for a while, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to get the 12 by 12 since I am switching over to the 8.5 by 11 for this year. So I went ahead and just picked up this one. And the colors are very bright. And it's not thick paper, so that's another reason I didn't want the 12 by 12. Sorry, the pages are kind of sticking together on the side. And I do like these dark ones here. I don't like the animal print in the background, but that's okay. I like the black with these teal colors. It's really pretty too. So there's that one. And I only picked up this one because at the end I ended up not wanting the other paper pads that I've been thinking of getting. So I only grabbed that one. And grabbed some enamel dots because I really like using enamel dots as the just little extra embellishment. So I picked up the purple and pink set, the red, orange, and yellow set, and the teal set. Okay, I also picked up these spare parts charms to make some shawl pins and stitch markers for my knitting. and I thought these were really cute, so I picked up these. And then I picked up the sewing set. So it has these different size scissors and rulers and sewing machine and hangers. Is that all? Yeah, that's what it has in here. So I grabbed that too. And then in the jewelry department, I picked up some silver rings and gold ones. These hammered teardrop rings, right here. The shawl pins, they're pretty much a round, either metal or wood shape with a wooden needle, or yeah, like a wooden needle that you pin the fabric in here, and then this holds the wooden needle like that, so it keeps your shawl in place where you want it on you. So I thought I would make my own because I've heard people purchase them and they're pretty expensive. They can go anywhere from $15 to $50. So I thought I would make my own shawl pins. So I grabbed these. And they didn't have any large ones in gold, so I grabbed these 22mm rings that have this kind of rope design to them, because I thought that would work just as well with the smaller needle or stick going through it. And then went past the clearance, and they had this like bracelet in gold for $2.99, and I thought this would make a perfect shawl pin. So I just need to make the wooden needle that will go through and match this. So I grabbed those, and I grabbed some 8.5 by 11 page protectors because I've already started on this year's layouts. So I grabbed those so I can start putting them in their page protectors. And Hobby Lobby has some of the coloring books that you've seen at Michael's and Joann's and stuff. But Hobby Lobby does let you use a coupon on them. So I picked up this one, and Hobby Lobby price was $5.99, but I used a 40% off. And just show you some of the pages that are in it. I really like this one. So I picked this up. Again, I thought this would be something I could work on while, that's my favorite one. I might have to color this one up and frame it because I love swans. I thought this could be something I could work on while we're in the hospital, and then we'll have to rent a hotel for a few days. So there's that, and that is the last one. If I really enjoy doing these, I'm actually going to try to make my own little set of pages and try to do them like this, to be able to color myself with my stamps. I'm going to try to make some of these pages. So if I really do enjoy this, I will be going back to Hobby Lobby and picking up a couple of other ones that I liked there. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for commenting, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.